That tune means it's time for our fingers to take a walk. And in this song, each finger will have its own special walk. Thumb will move slowly along like a fat little pig. Pointer will go hop, hop, hoppeting, and each of the other fingers will have their own special walk.
What's up, everybody? This is going to be my review on Bleach chapter 523 titled Words of Origin. And this chapter mainly revolves around Ichigo and Renji being faced with apparently what the guy said, the father of Zanpakuto said. I don't remember his name, but he said that these Zanpakuto that they're facing, that are surrounding them, are the strongest, and they are unnamed, called Asauchi, something like that. Yeah, Asauchi. So from what I see here is like what he's explaining is that the 6,000 members of the Goatee 13 are given unnamed Zanpakuto, and they train and live with these Zanpakuto for as if their lives depended on them, such. So what I see happening here is that the Shadow Hills, that's Asachi, they are attacking Ichigo and Renji, while Oetsu, that's right, Oetsu is the guy who the Zanpakuto father. He's explaining to them that because of how they were treating their Zanpakuto, just using them as plain weapons, whacking. Because of that, he said that they weren't being respected, and so the Asachi hate their guts, and they're going to basically beat the crap out of them, which is apparently the idea, to train them, I guess. He was explaining that they were doing it right, and once again the manga stream translation gives us the same thing that it gave us last time with, oh, stop dicking around, which is something, you know, King of Lightning likes to say a lot, and it being mentioned this much in the recent Bleach chapter is pretty nice. So I can say that this chapter already is definitely better than the last time, because unlike the last time, they are definitely not dicking around as much, because after this scene with the Asachi and Oetsu explaining that the Zanpakuto, Ichigo and Renji Zanpakuto weren't being treated well, it cuts off to the Goatee 13, where they go to this area below this prison somewhere in the Goatee 13, and in that prison, that's where we saw Yachiru Unohana, the first Kenpachi. You remember that? Yeah, that's still one of the best Bleach chapters ever. But anyway, she and Kenpachi and Zaraki were there, and it seems like at that place they're going to duke it out in order to train Zaraki in the way of the killing arts. And apparently, according to Kiora, the new Captain Commander, he says that Unohana was the first one to establish Squad 11 and to set the trend line for all the Kenpachis. And it seems like she was rather notorious for being a serious killing machine. She had all the sword arts and different kind of swords apparently, and it seemed like, wow, she really has such a reputation as the first Kenpachi, being dubbed as the most dangerous woman in all of Soul Society. So it cuts off to where they're going to duke it out, Unohana and Zaraki, and wow, Unohana let down her hair, and she looks, wow, I mean, wow. Yeah, she looks really good. And they'll go on at it at the end of the chapter. So that is it for that. My rating for this chapter, unlike the last chapter, for 523 Bleach, is definitely a 4 out of 5. It was a good chapter of Bleach. We had some more story progression where with Ichigo, well, not much with Ichigo, Renji, and Oetsu, but the explanation of how the Rotier 13 got their Zanpakuto and how they have to basically treat their Zanpakuto as if they're a part of them and such, and then the end with the two Kenpachis going at. That really saved the chapter because if it weren't for that part, then you would have gotten like a 3.5 or a 3 out of 5 because the first part wasn't that much story progressing, but the rest most certainly was. So that is my Bleach chapter review for today. I am Bankai Ace. Subscribe for more, comments, rate, and I will see you all later. Take care, and it's everything.